What's going on, everyone? Talen here. Welcome to another character showcase. Alright, so we're going to be looking at Doc Ock today. We got him to level 80, so that's why I wanted to take a look at him. He's looking pretty nice with this uniform here. He was doing okay at level 70, but I think now that he's level 80, he's really going to start shining a little bit here. And we did not tier 4 him. I'm still debating if I want to do that or not. We'll see, because I definitely do another tier 4 because I've only gotten 2 characters to tier 4 so far. I've gotten a lot to level 80, but only 2 to tier 4. But we do already have a combat. We have a combat and universal as my only 2, so that's why I'm kind of on the fence about doing another combat. I like to spread out my tier 4s, have a little more diversity. We don't have anything for the Urus in him because he's already maxed out on pretty much everything, so all we would really put on him is physical attack, because we have max attack speed, crit damage, ignore defense, skill cooldown. I guess we could put dodge on him to maybe help out with survivability a little bit, but yeah, besides that, he pretty much maxes out his own stats, which is nice. We've leveled up pretty much the main skills that we're going to be using here. We haven't done anything with type enhancement. We have only stage 6, so I could fully awaken the Isolate set here, so that's something to work on. The artifact, we just have a random artifact here to give him cruelty, which is his instinct ability. And then we have a CTP of energy on him. I pretty much just left his build as is because I put a CTP of energy on him when he first got his transcendence or his awakening. So yeah, that's been on him for a while. We got the uniform up to mythic, and yeah, we already saw his stats, so that's what he's looking like. So let's go ahead and jump in and see how strong he is at level 80. Okay, so here we are over at Ultron stage 19. We could take on this stage, of course, because he is a human type, and then we have Elsa for the physical leadership, and then we have Shuri for her tier 2 support and her passive. And yeah, I think that would be the best team that we can use right now. So let's go ahead and hop in. We don't need dodge ignore because we have him at level 80, so we can just go with right there, just some damage strikers. And hopefully we'll see a good performance here from Doc Ock, which I'm expecting to see a good performance because level 80 just seems to be, I don't know, like a big determining factor here. So as soon as they hit level 80, it seems like they can do these higher stages. Doesn't even really matter if the character is weaker or not. Just seems like having that level 80, even if they're like a subpar character, can, you know, do these higher content, higher stages. Alright, so now we'll do the awakening skill. And of course Ultron will peace out and we won't hit him with the awakening skill. But as you can see, we are doing some pretty good damage. You can't even tell if he was in the safe zone of that purple circle because Doc Ock is so freaking big with all of his mechanical arms here. Alright, let's... Ooh, I think we procced a little early there, but doesn't seem to matter. We're still getting in quite a bit of damage. I would like to have been able to hit him with an awakening. Oh, you're doing this, eh? Fantastic. I'd like to be able to hit him with an awakening skill. Oh, of course you optimized. I hate those. Like that attack with the slashes right there, and then the one where he dashes from corner to corner on the screen are the two that I hate the most because he pretty much always optimizes when he does those two, which really annoys me. Oh, I left an attack right on top of him. Yeah. Oh. Hit him. No! Got hit by that. I just want to see what the awakening skill will do, because based on how much damage we've already done, I have no doubt that we're going to be able to clear this stage pretty easily if I didn't mess up there and have him optimize. Alright, do your stupid thing already. I want to get back to using Doc Ock here. Ultron is being annoying as usual. Seems like every single time I do a showcase, I'm always complaining about Ultron avoiding everything and just being a royal pain in the butt. I think we procced too early there. That's annoying. The 4th skill damage was better, but I think we missed our... Can you relax with these iframes, dude? Let me actually do some damage to you. Holy. It's only when I'm doing these videos, because I'll fight Ultron every day for my daily stuff. Well, when I have him for daily, and he's never this... Oh my god, and he's never this annoying. Alright, Ultron, you are... Anyway, I got what I needed from you. You're not any match for Doc Ock. Doc Ock has the damage to take you down to stage 19 quite easily. So now let's just move over to Dark Phoenix here, which is mainly just a test of his survivability. So let's go ahead and build that team real quick. Okay, there we go. Back with the same team. Don't need those. Let's go ahead and grab these strikers. Hop in here and see how well Doc Ock can do against Dark Phoenix. This will pretty much just come down to his kind of like his rotation and if he can be kind of safe while doing the rotation. Okay, so he's still able to hit her even though she moved quite far out of range of the fourth skill. When can we move again? Okay, there we go. That's not too bad. If we had done that any later, though, we definitely would have got clipped by that. So, yeah, it's short enough, I think, the skill rotation, that he should be able to take on Dark Phoenix. I mean, his damage here for this stage, of course, is going to be fine, because this is only stage 2. But stage 2 is kind of like, I don't know, like a stage 14 for Infinity Ultron or something like that. Oh, whoops, we're going to die here. Alright. Yeah, so I do need to be a little mindful there. I mean, I could have switched and avoided that, but yeah, he seems like a good option, though, for Dark Phoenix there. Wasn't having too much issue with his skill rotation. His survivability looked fine. His movement speed was a little bit slow, so sometimes when she's doing those purple attacks, they could probably definitely chase him down, so be aware of that. And now we're going to move on to Dormammu, so let's see what kind of damage we can do here. Okay, there we go. We got the same team, so let's go ahead and jump right in. And we're going to see how much damage Doc Ock can do here. Mainly at the phase change is what I'm interested in. And of course, if he can get to the phase change before the 3-minute mark, because then that will show that we have a good amount of damage under our belt here with Doc Ock. Okay, not bad for our initial burst there. So now let's see what the Awakening skill can do. Hopefully compare it to the 4th skill. Okay, there we go. That's a better comparison. So the Awakening skill does do more damage, which I would expect. I suppose we might be able to even just cancel the Awakening skill and go into the 4th skill. I can't remember if we get all of the effects or not from the Awakening skill if we cancel it. But, oh, did we proc early here? Which one is which? Alright, so the second one is our CTP of energy. So that's the one we don't want to have proc early. Okay, I think we're looking well on pace here, so that's good. Now we'll do another Awakening skill. And we'll be back once we get to the phase change, because yeah, his damage is looking pretty good, so I don't think we need to sit through the rest of this. Okay, so made it to the phase change in about 2.5 minutes. That's a pretty good pace there. So now we want to see if we can actually do damage here in this phase. Ooh, damage is a lot less than it should be. Okay, Doc Ock, so not doing great against the second phase of Dormammu. It's only doing, like, yeah, half a bar. So it does half a bar of damage for the regular rotation, and then the Awakening skill will do... that's only like 60% of a bar, so it's actually not much more than his normal rotation. Interesting, I thought it was going to do... I don't know, noticeably more damage, maybe double the amount of damage, but he did not. Okay, I'm a little surprised by this. I thought he was actually going to do better damage here. Which it's interesting. I've seen that quite a few times with characters, that they seem to do always better in one. It's never that they're just really good in both. It's always one is noticeably worse than the other. So usually when they do well in World Boss Legend for the higher stages, for some reason they don't do as good here against Dormammu once they get to the second phase, and I don't know why that is. And then I have characters that do really bad in World Boss Legend on the higher stages, but actually do significantly better here against the second half or the second phase of Dormammu, where they'll do well, they probably do like double the damage of Doc Ock. They'll do like a full bar's worth of damage instead of only half a bar. I'm not saying that half a bar is bad, but I think that just means that he's going to be very slow at doing this. Because is he actually on a true 7-second cooldown for his things? 8 seconds. He might be able to do it, you know, with 2 other Doc Ocks, because when I do these comparisons or try to see if he's going to be viable for Dormammu, I just look at if he's doing a third of the damage. So if I basically just tripled my damage, you know, with 2 teammates using the same kind of build and cards and all that, if we'd be able to beat Dormammu or not. And I think you'll be pretty close. Can't remember if half a bar was enough damage to actually do it. I think it might be. That was a little more than half a bar. I guess it does depend a lot on if my CTP of energy actually procs right at the start of the 4th skill, because I think that will give him the most damage output. But yeah, that is going to be Doc Ock. Looking really good for World Boss Legend, so definitely a strong option there. For Dormammu, he seems a little underwhelming, so I think there's definitely going to be better options, but maybe on speed day, you can get a clear in with Doc Ock. You know, if you're doing multiple runs, then I'm pretty sure once he has type advantage, this will look a lot better. Well, maybe not a lot better, but he'll probably do like an extra, what, 20% more damage or something like that, which will definitely be enough to get the job done. You can definitely use a better team, though, because I think for this, maybe a better physical leadership would be in order. Or you can just use Green Goblin. Green Goblin would give the best leadership because he also gives support as well. So you can do Green Goblin for leadership and support, and then you can also have like your Shuri Mystique or somebody else there as a secondary support character. Or you can use Craven. How much does Craven give? I don't think Craven gives as much as Shuri would. Or Valkyrie, because Valkyrie would be good here as well. But anyway, that is going to be Doc Ock. Again, looking pretty good. He's definitely a strong level 80 character. I wouldn't say he's going to be top of the pack for level 80 characters. He's probably going to be like midway through in terms of level 80s, but definitely happy with his performance with the ACTP of energy here. So keep that in mind. You could give him a rage or something else if you so desire, but with energy, he gets the job done. Can't really say much else. He seems okay as a level 80 character. And I guess that kind of translates through because at level 70, I actually wasn't super impressed with his damage when I was trying him out with the energy on. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And of course I will catch you in the next one.